Okay, good day dear students. This is Teacher Jules saying kung gusto mong umangat, magmath. We know that we have several methods of solving quadratic equations, but today we are going to focus on solving quadratic equations by factoring method. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so let us try to have the first example. What we are going to do is to solve for x given x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So, ang ibig sabihin po nito, kailangan nating mahanap yung x para masatisfy yung quadratic equation na given. So, anong unang gagawin? The first thing to do is to factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. So, hahanapan natin ng factored form ang x squared. We know that x squared can be x times x. And the next thing to do is to find the factors of 6 such that the factors, kapag in-add mo sila or sinubtract natin sila, ang lalabas po dapat ay yung term doon sa linear term or middle term. Okay? Please take note po na ang 6 po baga can be 1 times 6. But 1 plus 6 is not equal to 5. Ang hinahanap natin po ay yung middle term na 5. So, we have 6 equals 2 times 3. And 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 plus 3 is 5. Ayun. That's why we choose 2 and 3 as factors of 6. And after that, ilalagay na natin siya as product of two binomials. So, yung dalawang x, ilalagay natin sa first term ng binomial at yung factors ng 6 will be the last term of the two binomials. So, you are given now x plus 2 times x plus 3 are the factors of x squared plus 5x plus 6. Then after that, you equate that to 0 because we are trying to solve for x. Alright, so we have now x plus 2 times x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now to solve this particular quadratic equation, we are going to use the idea of a times b equals 0. That means if a times b equals 0, it follows that a can be 0 or b equals 0 or both a and b equals 0. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, equate natin yung factors into 0. Just like this one, x plus 2 equals 0, tapos x plus 3 is equal to 0. So, para itong a times b equals 0. So, that means a equals 0 or b equals 0 or both are equal to 0. Then after that, we want to solve for x. We know, to find the value of x, we can transpose positive 2 to the other side. So, mag-change ang sign yan. So, ang mangyayari dyan will be x equals negative 2. Okay? So, doon naman sa kabila, we are going to transpose positive 3 to the other side. And still, we need to change the sign of positive 3. Magiging siyang negative 3. So, we have x equals negative 3. Therefore, the solutions are negative 3 and negative 2. So, this is now the answer. Another example. Suppose you are given x squared plus 3x minus 28 equals 0. And we want to solve for the value of x or values of x. So the same process, we need to factor x squared plus 3x minus 28. This time, I will not remove equal to 0 para dire-diretso tayo. So the same process, get the factors of x squared or the quadratic term. So we know that is x times x. And we need to factor the last term in such a way that yung sum or product nila, ang result should be the middle term or the numerical coefficient of the middle term. And yun po ay 7 times negative 4. Okay? And we know 7 plus negative 4 is positive 3. Okay? We know that negative 28 is just equal to 1 times negative 28. But please take note that 1 minus or 1 plus negative 28 is negative 27, which is not the middle term. So hindi natin pwedeng kunin yung factor or factors na 1 times negative 28 or 1 and negative 28. Pwede natin siyang baliktarin. Pwedeng negative 1 times positive 28. Likewise, ganun din, negative 1 plus 28 is positive 27, which is not the middle term or the numerical coefficient of the middle term. But if you are given, say, for example, negative 4 times 7 or say 7 times negative 4, alam natin na ang negative 4 plus 7 is positive 3. So, yun ang hinahanap nating factor. Eh kung baliktarin natin, positive 4 times negative 7, we know that 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Hindi yun pwede because we need positive 3. So, our factors should be negative 4 and positive 7. Or you can say 7 times negative 4. And after that, the same process, ilagay natin yung factors na x doon sa first term ng binomial, and then yung factors ng negative 28 doon sa last term ng binomial. So therefore, the factored form of x squared plus 3x minus 28 is x plus 7 times x minus 4 equals 0. And then, we need to use again the concept of a times b equals 0, wherein a equals 0 or b equals 0 or both. Okay? So, ito is a times b equals 0. So, ibig sabihin nun, equate lang natin yung factors na x plus 7 and x minus 4 sa 0 and then solve for x. So, we are going to transpose positive 4 to the other side. So, mag-change ang sign niyan. Ang lalabas doon is x equals negative 7. Then we need to transpose negative 4 to the other side to solve for the other value of x. So lalabas po doon x equals positive 4. Therefore, the solutions are negative 7 and positive 4. Alright, so let us try to have the third example. Again, we want to solve for the value of x. Given x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. The same process, we want to factor x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. And the factors of x squared, x times x. And then we want to find the factors of the last term or the constant term in such a way that if we are going to add or subtract them, dapat ang kalalabasan ay yung numerical coefficient ng middle term. Okay? Although alam natin na ang 15 po, positive 15 is 1 times 15, negative 1 times negative 15. We have also 3 times 15, 3 times 5 rather, and we have negative 3 times negative 5. Lahat yan mga factors ng positive 15. Okay? However, here, 1 plus 15 is 16. Ito naman, negative 1 plus negative 15 is negative 16. Okay? So, hindi yan mga middle terms or hindi yan middle terms nung given nating quadratic equation. 3 times 5 is positive 15 and 3 plus 5 is positive 8. But we need negative 8. So, definitely hindi ito pwede. So, how about this one? Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. But negative 3 plus negative 5, that is negative 8. Yun ang kailangan natin. That's why we chose negative 5 and negative 3 as the factors of positive 15. Then the same process, write the product of the binomials. So you are given x minus 5 times x minus 3 equals 0. Factors to 0. So x minus 5 equals 0. Then you transpose negative 5 to the other side. Okay? So, ang negative 5 ngayon, pag transpose, magiging positive 5. So, you are given x equals 5. And then the other factor, which is x minus 3, equate mo din yan sa 0. Transpose mo yung negative 3 sa kabila, magiging positive 3 siya. So, we have x equals 3. Therefore, the solutions are 3 and positive 5. Okay, so that would be all for today. This is Mr. Julius or Teacher Julius saying, kung gusto mong umangat, magmat. Bye-bye.